David's Gift, and to the first of our David's Gift Aspergers video blogs. I wanted to share a story with you. Yesterday I had lunch with a mum whose teenage son has just been diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome. And at the end of a very long lunch, she asked me a question. She said, if you could do this all over again, what would you change? Well, I was a bit taken back and it took me a little while to think about it. But in the end, I actually came up with 4 things and I thought I might just share them with you. The first one was this. I would listen to my intuition way more and the experts way less. As the parent of a child on the spectrum, we must become attuned to their needs because in the end, it's us, the parents, who are the people that will guide our children for life. Now, that's not to say that those who are the experts in the autism field are not a great source of knowledge and help. It just means this: it's important to gather as much information as you can, but in the end, it's you that has to make it work for your child and for your family. Number 2, I would put far less emphasis on academics and school and far more emphasis on exploration of obsession. People with ASD often go on to become extremely successful in their chosen fields if they are allowed to explore their obsessions and their strengths. But very often, obsessions are treated as something that's not acceptable in a school environment. Now again, it's up to us as the parents of an autistic child to find the way through our children's obsessions to discover the learning. There are now so very, very many successful autistic people in the world who, through those obsessions, by the way, have gone on to create totally different ways of looking at things. Incredible inventions, amazing medical cures, extraordinary films and beautiful music. But they don't get to that point without being allowed to explore their obsession and have the focus that they often do to see things so totally different from the way we do. So be very, very careful of your own expectations of school and academics, and don't get caught up into competition with other parents. Just understand that you might be just raising a child who will make an enormous impact on the world as we know it today. Number 3, spend far more time connecting with nature. Do you know, one thing I know for sure is that children diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome have the most amazing imaginations, only if they're allowed to explore them. But at the same time, many children on the spectrum just love spending time on technology. Be sure to balance that time, technology and nature, with lots of time outdoors, because the nature gives them the grounding. It helps them calm down and find a sense of peace and tranquility. Now, it might take a while to find which part of nature actually works for your child, but in the end, we all need to spend time in nature. ASD children often more so than others. And number 4, learn to live more in the moment instead of being so worried about the future. Do you know, our 25-year-old son is about to embark on an exciting career that is exactly what he wants to do. Do you know, if somebody had told me 10 years ago that this is where our lives would be now, I never have believed them. There were so many times during those early years when I would lay awake at night worrying about his future. But in taking a line from Dr. Stephen Covey's book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, begin with the end in mind. What is your vision for your child? What skills are important to you to help your child become a confident, happy adult? It is only now that I can look back and see that every step we took, every decision we made actually had an outcome. Make sure that the decisions you make about your child are the ones that are in keeping with the vision you have for your child and for their future. I look forward to chatting with you again soon. Bye for now.